Hello, we are back with the Pink Dream, and today we are heading on inside to see what we can do with the furnishing of this really cute mansion that we built the last time. So I've started to put some flooring in, and I went for some tiles actually in most part of the first floor. So this is going to be a kitchen dining when you step inside. And then I went for some wood in what's going to be the, it's a living room, but there's not going to be a TV in there. So it's more for socializing with friends and relatives and so on when people come visit. And since we've built this on a diagonal, we are experiencing some diagonal problems. So the benches are getting a bit wider, they are stretching out, and they don't want to fit properly and don't want to snatch onto each other. But yeah, we make it in the end, so it's quite a long and skinny kitchen, and we are going to be adding some green to this kitchen, or to the bottom floor, I would say. So just trying to make the upper cabinets work as well, because they didn't snatch to each other either. So but we got there. And as you can see, I've put in a green waste bin and also some green chairs. But it's going to be a little bit more of an accent color, because I was thinking of having just the kitchen part green, but then I decided to paint the whole room green. So that is the main color of this area. And maybe the color of the whole house, who knows? So I brought in some flowery curtains, but I thought they fitted well when I first hung them up in the kitchen part, just as a little poof of extra color and so on. But later on I find them a little bit too aggressive, and they're going to change. I do like those curtains, even though they are very much, but here they got too much. So the kitchen is coming along, just doing some little details, trying to leave some areas to cook on and so on. And we are heading on to the dining area, and this room has quite a large space, so I wanted to get in a big table so that you could seat a lot of people here, because I'm thinking that the people in this house, they like to host, so they are probably the ones who are having Christmas and Easter and all of those big events at their house, since they have this much room. I wanted to have a big table, and then we are going to decorate with some little knick-knacks all over the place. I brought out some lamps. I'm going to have some potted flowers over by the lamp as well. I didn't want to destroy the view out too much, since we made this whole window situation in the back of the stairs. Of course, the stairs is in the way, but you can still see underneath the stairs. So I wanted to have some room to still be able to look out the window, but I still wanted something there, because it was looking too bare with nothing under the stairs. So just a little lamp for some lighting, and those potted plants, and I thought it was fabulous. A little small hall area. Brought in the burglar alarm. Tried this cabinet, but I didn't think it fit. It was looking too bulky. So I went for a little smaller one, the one from the horse ranch pack, that didn't poke out as much. And on the other side, just a little stool to sit on while you tie your shoes, and a mirror, some umbrellas, and a little plant. Yeah. So that's it for the entryway, and we are heading into the sunroom. And I brought the same tiles into the sunroom. And I will also be bringing in the green color into the sunroom because, I wanted it to show some cohesiveness to the place. And I scooted over the sofas. I was thinking about having them in the middle as the focal point, but then I realized I wanted to take advantage of this room for more than just a seating area. So I have a seating area on the left side, and on the right side we will add some plant pots so that you could do some gardening, so to get some skill building in there as well. So yeah, here's the pots that we bring in, and I also add some hanging lights over them to, since there's no glass roof, I was thinking about getting some, it's like the heated versions who gets your plants growing really fast. Tried to put up these curtains who look like leaves, but it just didn't work. And I also had trouble in this corner with the one curtain, but I got there in the end, so I complemented a little yellow in the sofas, so the cushions in the sofas, the pillows in the sofas, so to say. And we are heading into the seating room. And as you can see, I brought in an open fireplace. The chimney isn't over on that side, so it's actually over on the other side. So the house in reality is probably not laid out as I have done it, but I wanted a sitting room over here, and I really wanted a fireplace, so and I didn't want to add an extra chimney on the roof of this side, so we'll just have to pretend that it leads out the back or somehow. And as you can see, I continued with some green in here as well, adding in some beige or a little bit of a goldy color, I would call it, to the rug and the curtains and also the artwork. And I think this is a really cozy room where you can sit and have a cozy little time by the fire, maybe play some board games with your friends, or just sit and chat after a lovely dinner. So that's what I was thinking with this room. So this is maybe the area where the parents are enjoying their evenings. So it's a little bit more of a grown-up area. And the kids will get their area when we head upstairs. So don't you worry. It's going to be a TV in this house, and so you can enjoy your Sims with some TV if they get bored and wanting to have some fun. And here we have the little guest bathroom, and it's just simple one, but there's a shower in there as well, so it's not a half bath, it's a full bath with a shower, no tub. And yeah, I went for the darker colors of the toilets, so they are a lot of black and gold in there, and that's something I try to make cohesive in all of the toilets, so they are, well, I think this is a pretty new house. It's been built for not that long ago, so I think that they did all the toilets at the same time. They haven't had to renovate it yet, so that's why there's a cohesiveness with the toilets. And this room, I was thinking about making the parents' bedroom first, but it's such a tight squeeze, and I realized I wouldn't be able to get a double bed in a good way for two parents. So yeah, the teenager is a lucky one in this one. They get in the room with the ensuite and the balcony. So yeah, lucky them. So yeah, this is a teenage girl living here, and as you can see, a lot of pink with some pop of yellow, because yellow, that sounded like the thing you eat. Yeah, some pop of yellow because I went off the bedspread and the pillows in the bed and yeah, did the rest of the room according to their colors. So I think this turns out to be a cute little room, or it's not that little, it's quite a big room. So we have room for both a double bed, 2 areas for storing clothes, and a desk moment. And yeah, the balcony. So they have quite a good space to have friends over and hang out. Didn't give them a sofa or something. That is something you could maybe add beneath the window instead if you want to. But I brought this little, well, it's a kind of a stool with some flowers on it. So I wanted to have some flowers in here as well, and this big mirror behind this table, where I put all the makeup and, you know, all of those stuff you need when you're a teenager. So I cluttered this little bench up a bit with things that I saw fit for a teenager. As you can see, I put something on the floor. It's because I want to add it to the desk later on. So it's just waiting there to be added. And yeah, this is also a really cute room, I think. And yeah, I put a little bin of clothes beneath or next to the well, it's not a closet, but the little cabinets where you could keep your little knickknacks or shoes or whatever, and you could just delete that and put a little sofa or ottoman in if you want to have a seating space in this room. And I also wanted to keep the floor bare, so it's, since there's such a big rug, I wanted it to be like this concrete floor, like with a modern touch. So that's why the floor is just concrete in there. And we're off to the ensuite. As I said, a really lucky teenager who's having a really big bathroom on their own. She's the only one who gets to have a bath, so the tub is in there, so if anybody wants to take a soak, they'll have to ask for her permission to borrow her bathroom. So yeah, a cute little bathroom with everything you need, and we are heading on upstairs, just using the same floors as downstairs and the same things in the bathroom upstairs as well. So, and this is the only bathroom upstairs, so the parent and the kid have to share. But yeah, I think they'll manage. They could go downstairs. It's just beneath the stairs. There's the other bathroom. So if there's a queue, you don't have to walk too far to get to the next one. And there's a shower in both of them. So if someone's in the shower taking their time, you could just head on to the next one downstairs. And you can't see it right now, but there's windows heading out to the entryway. So it's like a big, now you can see them. So it's like a big open area who allows the lights coming in from the front side of the house as well, so you get some more light into this area, and I think it's really cute. I have to remember to paint the upstairs of the entryway as well. It will be brown as the downstairs. But yeah, brought the green colors upstairs as well, but this time I combined it with some blue, and I also brought the green from downstairs up in this window part, because yeah, it wouldn't have looked very good if I just brought in the white upstairs. So I put some beams right next to the staircase to make it have a place where it cuts off, so you can go from the green to the white without it looking too weird. And combining this green with some medium dark brown, I would say, both the tables, or the leg on the table and the little side table. Yeah, I think it worked out fine, and just wanted to have some more flowers in here, so I put some in the, I don't know if you even saw that, but it was in the bookcase. It's on the back wall. And a little picture on the wall, because it's quite a narrow hallway that's heading into the last two bedrooms, so there's just curtains and this one painting over there, and a little hall table where you could have your extra soaps and things like that for the bathroom, since there wasn't any cabinets in the bathroom. We are heading on into the kids' room, and this is also a girl, and she also has quite a big room, so all of the rooms are a good size, and she also levitates to the pink color, so both of the girls like the pinkish color, so their rooms are pinkish and the rest of the rooms are greenish. So yeah, covering up those books, which means I had to switch them to the other wall. And this little cabinet I never use, but I thought it looked lovely in here. It matched the wall perfectly, so I really liked it over there. And some paintings on the wall in pink, of course, and for once I didn't have to size down the dollhouse. It's so huge, and I always have to size it down because they can play with it even if it's sized down. So I do that all the time. But in this room, it actually has the right size, or the correct size, the size that it comes in. And this Sim is a little bit of a messy person, so she has some stuff lying on the floor. And yeah, just some lights, and we are heading into the last room, and that is the parents' bedroom. And this, I love this bed, it's so gorgeous. So I matched it with the curtains and brought in some gold, since there are gold buttons on the bed, and the mountain curtain rods is also in gold, so I wanted it to have the nightstands in gold as well. And also the little alarm clock. And this pot came in grey and gold, so it fit very well in here. And when I was building this, there was actually a window on the wall that is up against us right now, this wall, but it's disappeared, and I was a little concerned, and I was thinking, didn't I have a window there? But then I thought, well, maybe not, but there was. But I do not add the window back in because this makes a great little wardrobe wall. So I think it worked out fine, and I took a a little peek on the outside and it didn't look that weird. So I didn't add the window back in. I left it this way and I think it works out really fine. And we are making a little seating area since this is quite a big room, as I said. So we had room for a little seating area in the back of the room as well, with just a little flower pot. And then we need a mirror, because you need to know how your clothes fit, right? You don't want to go out wearing anything. And just some little lost the words paintings on the walls, and then trying to figure out which color I want for the walls. And I went for the warm one because I thought that it was quite cold with the gray. So yeah, this is the end. Take a look at the screenshots in the end if you want to see anything up closer, and have an awesome day. Bye!